Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to create a quick training here for virtual parties. I know there's been so many questions around virtual parties, so I thought it'd be really helpful to kind of put it all together for you guys and put the most important tips and suggestions and advice all here in this video for you so that you can really take from it what you want and make it your own virtual party, but also have the success from it that you're looking for, okay? So sometimes what we need to do if we find that we're struggling with virtual parties is take a look at what's going well, what's not going well, and what can we tweak a little bit to make sure that we are having the most success. And when we tweak things, then we will get the results we're looking for, okay? So I hope that you can take away some things from this video that'll help make your virtual parties even more successful. So I thought what I would do is run through some most important things to help you have the most success with the virtual parties. And then I will share my screen here with you and actually walk through setting up a quick virtual party and then walk through one that's been successful to show you some points that are absolutely must-dos in order for your virtual party to be successful as well too. So some of the most important things I just want to share with you the outline that I have provided you or to our organization has really been thought out in so many different ways. It is an outline from home office. About half of it is, and about half of it is something that I've been working with over the last year to really perfect. So what's important about the outline is that there's structure to it. Each day has its own specific agenda with a featured recipe, a featured power tool, and then products to help support that featured recipe and power tool that stack upon it with some games in there, some amazing kitchen tips, and then ending with some indulging products as well too, like the whipped cream maker, popcorn maker. So the way that this is designed and set up, what home office has been hearing is that guests want to hear about the power tools, okay? And they want to hear about what power tools are going to help them be more successful in the kitchen, making mealtime memorable and less stress-free, okay? In addition to creating this outline, I've been working really closely with home office to help them with this. And what they're finding is we really need to create an experience virtually so that guests want to come back to the virtual experience again and again. Just like at a cooking show, why do guests come back? Well, they come back for the experience that they get with hanging out with other women or guests at the party, the experience of trying new foods, seeing what products, hands-on, using the products, and each time they come, it's a different recipe and different kitchen tips and tricks that they can take home with them and use as well too, okay? So we want to create that same experience with a virtual party as well so that guests want to continue coming back. So that's where these outlines with home office are really going to come into play, because currently there's 4 different options that are going to be launching at the end of February that include one pot meals, prep ahead, fiesta siesta, and healthy swaps, okay? So we can offer those different experiences. Now, what really puts this experience together are the things that you do as a consultant. Your guests really want to build that virtual relationship with you, and what you bring to the table as a consultant is the competitive advantage that we have as Pampered Chef, okay? So what I mean by that is shining your personality through, going live in your virtual parties, introducing yourself, doing your own personal live videos. That's all going to help build that personal relationship with your guests, okay? In addition to that, some other most important things I want to share with you, there's 4 or 5 of them that are really going to help you be successful, okay? So I just want to wrap up with the outline. I encourage you to use what is provided to you and give it a try a dozen times or so and see what's working on it for you. Of course, you can always adapt and make it your own so that it's successful for you, but I want to encourage you to keep it the same for the most part, because the consistency, the outline, and the structure of it is really the experience that we're trying to create for everyone, okay? All right, so the must-dos right here in your party. As you set up the virtual party, it's really important for both you to be active and for your host to be active. So number one is that you must be on the virtual party at least 1 to 2 times a day. Now, that doesn't mean just going on and making one post. What that means is going on to the past previous 11 posts from the day, commenting on each post, whether guests commented on it or not, answering any questions that you have, announcing the game winners, and thanking everyone personally in their own post for who had placed an order, okay? So just to give you an idea what I mean by that, I personally run about 5 or 6 virtual parties at a time. Most of you are running 2, 3, 4 at a time, and even if you're running one party, this is still gonna work for you. What I encourage you to do is set aside at least 30 minutes every day, depending on how many virtual parties you're running, and make that consistent every single day. So for me, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning every day. I am on my computer. I have my calendar here with all of the virtual parties I've listed for this week. I start at the top, and I go through that party specifically for the past day in all of the posts that were made through CinchShare. I comment on each post. I comment on each guest's post. I like everything that every guest has posted, and then announce any game winners and answer any questions that there are, tag the host in some posts, and then also thank any guests for placing orders personally and tagging them in the post, okay? So that is most important. So every morning, 6 a.m., that is what I'm doing, okay? For you, it might work at the night time a little better once kids are in bed and whatnot, and that's perfectly okay as long as you're keeping it consistent every single night. Not that the party is going 48 hours without any comments or questions answered from you, okay? So this is going to be the most crucial part for you to have success in these virtual parties. I will be honest with you, when I first started virtual parties, I did not do this at all. They all failed. None of them were successful. There were no sales. There were no bookings from them. So I encourage you to be active and engaged on there, just like we encourage our hosts to be active and engaged as well too, okay? I can almost guarantee a successful party every single time if you are active and engaged and your host is as well too, okay? Number 2 is the host coaching, okay? This is huge. Having the host invite at least 150 guests to the party is really going to help it be just as much more successful, okay? In our Host Coaching 101 Evernote link that's on our team page, and I've also sent to many of you as well, towards the bottom of it, there is a post, a message rather, that you can send to the host if she's invited at least 150 guests, or if she has not invited 150 guests. That will encourage her to invite more or set the expectations for her for the party to make sure that it is successful for her and what it's expected of her during the party. Also, I encourage you to send out a host packet with 2 catalogs and the Life Tastes Great brochure to her in conjunction with the email that you send that has the guest special, host special, order forms in it as well too. If you need that email or do not have it, please let me know and I will go ahead and just forward that to you, okay? And lastly, what I'm doing for my hosts is sending her a little message with the Facebook group party link on it. Not the party link that they order from, but actually the Facebook group. And I'm having her send that out to 40 VIP guests, 40 guests that she knows is going to want to be a part of the party, loves Pampered Chef, loves to cook, etc. Okay? And she's sending that to them saying, hey, I invited you to this party, jump on, check the group, and when they click on the link, it's going to open the Facebook party group for them, and they're going to be able to see the interaction that's going on and jump on and be a part of it. That has been a tremendous success if the host sends it out, okay? So that is also what I'm doing with my host coaching. In addition, the last part is you must thank every single guest for their orders personally on their own personal post. Include an image too because it's eye-catching. It shows that you appreciate the guest. The host knows that there was an order, and it also helps trigger more orders to come through as well, okay? So it's gonna be more successful for the host. It's also gonna be more successful for you too, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start here with setting up a virtual party so you can see how simple and easy this is, okay? What I'm going to do is click on groups. I'm going to go and click on create group. I have both two different Facebook browsers open here, so I can just simply copy and paste. Laura, I'm using yours here as an example. So we need a title. I'm just going to copy this, paste it right here, and I'm just going to call this number 2 for the training purposes. I'm going to add our host here. Laura, I'm going to add you for now. I'll take you away in a second, and just create the group, okay? Choose an icon here. And as soon as the group's created, there are 3 things you want to do. You want to upload a cover photo here. You want to put the description in, and you want to post the invited post. I'm sorry, there's 4 things. You also want to post the pin post, okay? So next is the description. Again, I'm going to go over here, copy this, change out my host's name here, okay? Change out the party date when it will be closing, and also change the URL here for the new host. Make sure all this information is your information. Then we're going to save this. Now we need the you're invited or welcome to the show post, okay? I'm just going to copy this, make a post here, make sure we change the host's name. I'm going to add the picture, and we're going to post this. And you guys, we have this almost all set up. Easy peasy, okay? Next, we are going to add in the pin post here. And I need to pull up a pin post, actually. So I'm going to do this from Jeanette's grand opening. Here is the pin post I'm talking about. What the guests are going to find in here is the link to the party, how the party works, what happens when their orders are submitted, when will their card be charged, all of that stuff. And the reason why we want to pin it is because every single time that a guest goes into the party, they're going to see this first thing right at the top, okay? If they're using their phone, however, it's going to hide it and have them click on it for the pin post, okay? So here's how you make it a pin post. Just click on the 3 dots, pin post. So now every single time this will show at the top, okay? Now our Facebook party is created, okay? Easy peasy. Now we're gonna go into SynShare. And if you do not have SynShare, you guys, I wholeheartedly recommend for you to grab this. It is 10 bucks a month. However, you guys are gonna have that investment made back in just 1 order. This is gonna save you so much time from having to be on your computer all the time posting, and you're gonna also be able to make more money doing this because you're gonna be able to run more at one time, okay? I'm gonna go over here to my networks, and we're gonna click refresh. What this is doing is pulling the new group I just created for Laura through to our SynShare, okay? And yours will probably not take as long as mine does here, but it does take just a couple of seconds. And then we're going to search for Laura's party. Once you have this all set up here and you kind of get a rhythm of setting up parties, it's not going to take that long at all for you guys to set these up, maybe 3-5 minutes maximum. And you're going to have them all set up and kind of be in a rhythm. Okay, so now we're going to go all the way down here and find Laura's party, Lorena number 2, okay? And we're gonna make the heart black. What that's gonna do is make it show in my networks over here. When I go over to manage post library, oops, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go up to schedule a post. I'm now gonna see Laura Rainier's number 2 party right here as a network that I can choose and select. All right, so what I'm gonna do is go over here to manage post library. After you have done 1 party, you're going to have all of the posts in there, or you're going to have them in your saved, and you're going to need to set them up for the first time with all the correct date and times, which is also in the Evernote outline link that I have provided, the Game Changer one, okay? If you do not have it, check on our team page or let me know and I will send that to you, okay? So let's say you have done a party already. You're going to search for your host, the past host's name here. All of your posts are going to be in here with the correct times already. so you're not going to need to worry about that anymore, okay? What I'm going to do now is go up here to the 3 lines on the top right, click select all. This is going to select all of the posts here. Then I'm going to click batch post. What this is going to do is pull all of these up on the right side over here, and then I get to select a day and time. So in the Game Changer Evernote outline that I provided you, this is post number 3, I believe, okay? It's scheduled around 6 p.m. on the first day, okay? So what I'm going to do is click starting tomorrow, 6 p.m. The post that is missing from here is about my family and about why I started Pampered Chef. That I will post on my own to the party group as soon as it is the first day tomorrow that I'm setting it up at about 2 o'clock, okay? PM we would like here, and I'm going to select Laura's party group and click apply interval, okay? What this is going to do is set up all of the times now for the party based on the previous party times we set it up for before. Remember, we searched for the past host that we just finished for all the dates and times that we had it set up for. So if you can look, day 1 is the 16th. I wanted this at 6 p.m. Day 2 is when this will officially start, and this post will be at 9:30. I'm going to post the popcorn game post at 8:30. So then we have all of these all scheduled for Laura's party until the last day on the 23rd, okay? I'm gonna click schedule batch. And now all of these posts, if I go back in here and type Laura's name and I'm gonna click on number 2, all of these posts are now scheduled for her. Looks like we have a double here, so I can just, whoops. I can just click here and delete it, okay? So now all of these posts are scheduled, and you don't have to worry about going on and posting anything specific because these posts are scheduled for what the outline is, okay? Now let's say I want to add the popcorn post in here. What I'm going to do is go over to schedule a post. I'm going to type in game over here in the search because I know that is a key word in the popcorn post. I can copy this, come back over to SynShare, paste it, upload a image right here. And I'm going to set it for 8:30 starting on Saturday. Now, of course, I wouldn't recommend to start a party on Saturday. I'm just doing this for training purposes. I would recommend to start the pre-posts on Monday. And then we're going to click schedule post. Now when I go back over here to manage post library, type in Laura's party, pending, we're now going to see the popcorn post there at 8:30, okay? So that is how you can schedule posts as well too. All right, so what I'm going to do is go through Laura's party here and just show you some things that I do specifically that really helps contribute to the success of the party that I encourage you to do as well, okay? Obviously, the more that the host is engaged, the more that the host is commenting or posting her own posts, what's for dinner, is all going to contribute to the success of the party, okay? And I apologize, I just want to get down here to the beginning. All right, I think we are almost there. And I'll just walk through this quickly so that you can see what is successful and how you can take things away from here and adapt it and do yours, okay? So here's my family post. This would also be posted on day 1. All right. Here's an example of someone that placed an order, Karen. So thank you so much for your order, both Laura and I appreciate it. I tag the guest and I tag the host in here. So the guest knows that we saw it and it came through. We're being grateful and thankful for her order, and the host also knows as well, okay? Here you can see a post from the host. At this time, it was Laura, which also is great because when the host posts, it helps with Facebook algorithms. to pull her friends through to the party, okay? Because I'm not friends with all of her friends, even though I post, may not pull her friends through to see the specific posts, okay? Here's the first post that we, of course, did when we created the Facebook group. Here's an example of a post that did not have a comment on it, but I commented on this. What this is going to do is bump the post back up for guests to see the post again, for maybe some more comments or interaction at that time, okay? Some more thank yous. Okay, here's a virtual question from a guest. This is something why we need to be on there consistently every single 24 hours, at least 1 or 2 times for that 30 minutes to go through each party, make sure we didn't miss anything. I encourage you to not watch your notifications up here because it's just going to consume your day and there's still going to be things that we miss. So what I encourage you is set that 30 minutes in the morning, at the lunch hour, in the evening, go through each party from what you left off with the next day, the previous day, and make sure that you're not missing anything, okay? Let's see, here's another one that no one commented on, but I said, oh my gosh, who's excited for today's featured recipe? It's full of so much flavor, okay? Again, to bump it back up. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Here's a game post, okay? So for the game, of course, there were a ton of comments on here, but what I would recommend to do is post a picture by the winner, whether it's a winner post or actually a picture with the exact number on it, and then get everyone excited and engaged. Congratulations to our winner. Thank you so much to everyone who's played along. You guys are all great fun. I'm loving our time together. Stay tuned. There's going to be lots more fun coming your way, okay? This really gets them excited, knows that you're part of it too, and you know, everyone is in this together for a week, okay? You keep it fun and interactive and exciting. That's what people are going to come back for, okay? Let's see, what else do we have here? The roll call post. This is huge and so important, okay? So remember how we were talking about building that virtual relationship? This is really what's going to help you build that virtual relationship over social media and help with bookings, sales, and new team members, okay? So I connected with each individual guest on here, saying something pretty lengthy, just showing them that I care, I'm appreciative that they're a part of this party, I have a fun week planned for them, I can't wait to see them around, okay? This person must have specifically commented about the cookware that she loves, and I know that the cookware is retiring this month, so I included an image of the discontinuing items, okay? Another one about wanting the cookware, okay? So give them that extra added value, you guys, and help them with pointing them to answers to their questions as well, okay? This is someone who has a long, oops, this is Laura here. But with the wish list, they mentioned that. We have a wish list that they can all create. So I included a link here, them to simply click on and start creating their wish list, okay? This is all moving them towards the sales bookings and new team members, okay? Let's see, is there any, nope, I don't see anything else. If they commented about loving the food shopper, I might post the manual food processor because they can do so much more in that. It's easier on your hand, and in my opinion, is my hands down favorite product, okay? Here's another added value post. I asked them to comment with half sheet pan if they'd like more recipes. So when they click half sheet pan, I'll say, you know what, you betcha, they're on your way, check your inbox. And then what I do is I go up here, Laura, I'm gonna just pick on you again and I'm gonna send them to you. What posts I have saved specifically for this are 3 recipe posts, okay? So I have them right here and I'm gonna just click open and I say, here you go, enjoy, okay? So now what I just provided her with was that extra added value. I wasn't asking for an order, and I was providing her with something that's going to make dinner time easier for her family. The recipes are right there. She can save them to her phone, and when she's grocery shopping, she can pick up the items to make for her family, okay? All right, so let's keep going through here. Here's another game commenting at the end. Let's see what else. Oh, here's more games. Okay, so this one has a couple of winners on it, and I make sure to announce every single winner with an image. It makes it more fun, interactive, I just found these on Google. You guys can do what works best for you, okay? And again, wrapping it up here with a thank you so much for everyone who's playing along. Congratulations to our winner. You guys are the best. I can't wait to continue this week of fun here together, okay? Let's see what else. Oh, this one is so much fun. Okay, so comment below with a GIF, your biggest kitchen fail, okay? And everyone's commenting about their biggest kitchen fail that happened in the kitchen. This one is a huge post. I always post on this one with a question. Which one of these would make mealtime stress-free in your home, okay? So something that's going to start that conversation and keep them coming back for more, okay? Including videos on here. For example, I have one of the whipped cream maker. If you're, and of the veggie spiralizer right here. If you guys are going to create Facebook Live videos, I totally encourage it. You can save them so you can repost them on other parties, but I wholeheartedly encourage you to keep them under 2 minutes, if not a minute. Start with that big pow in the beginning of what you're going to be showing them, and then go ahead and show them and wrap it up. Don't do it any longer than 2 minutes, because like you know, our attention span is not that long, and we're not gonna, your guests are not gonna see through to the whole end of the video, okay? For example, sometimes this one doesn't get comments on it, and I might say something like, oh my gosh, did you know there's an extra serving of protein and veggies in here? Your kids and hubby are never even gonna know, okay? So something, again, fun and engaging. Here's the whipped cream post. This is fun here. Laura had added a recipe. This is also that extra added value that the guests really enjoy, okay? So I think you guys can kind of see a theme right here. Really pour your heart into this, okay? The effort you put into it is what you're gonna get out of it. And when you go through and you comment on each post, your guests know that you're involved as well too, okay? I can't tell you how many times since I've used this outline that I've gotten positive feedback about, wow, this is the best virtual party I've ever been to, or I would love to book a show too. When can we start it, okay? So please go ahead and keep this in mind and these suggestions in mind when you guys are doing your virtual parties, okay? Here is one that I like, name a song with a color in the title. And at the end of it, I like to have fun and say something like, wow, I'm impressed. This is the longest playlist I've ever seen. You guys are quite the singers and dancers. Now all we need is our DJ. And we have a little DJ there, okay? So just make it fun for them and give them a little laugh during the day when they are looking through, okay? Let's see, I can't think of, let's see, one last thing we'll wrap up here with is the last day. This isn't the last day here, but on the last day, we want to make sure that we're including the host's party link to order on, okay? Here I included the guest special because we did that in the beginning, but most may have forgotten about it. So wrapping it back around, don't forget to place your order, and with your $75 order, you also get a free gift, okay? All right, I think that is about it. Let me show you one more thing. With bookings and new team members here, okay? So here is the booking post that I'm currently offering. When the host gets 3 bookings, I'm gonna offer her the ceramic egg cooker at the 3rd booking's closing. What this does is encourages every party to hold at least $200 in sales and to close out, okay? At the 3rd one is when the host gets her ceramic egg cooker for free, okay? So if you think about it, $15 ceramic egg cooker, you put it on her order with the 10% discount, and you're also getting paid on that, plus you just got paid on 3 party commissions, okay? Definitely worth it. If the host doesn't comment on this post here, I will go ahead and tag the host right here saying, who are the first people you can think of that would love to earn their wish list for free? Tag them here, you're gonna get 50% off at their party, and they can earn double host rewards with the host special, okay? And you can see how the host then tagged a bunch of people in the party. Then what I do is I add these people as friends, and I send them a message. Hey Samantha, I've had so much fun with you on Laura's party. I'd love to treat you to the same. Laura is also gonna get credit for your party. What do you say, okay? So I send that to everyone that she's tagged here, and that is where I get almost all of the bookings from, okay? Now, the emoji post and the roll call post are also really good posts for bookings and new team members, okay? So if they say, oh my gosh, I have so much Pampered Chef, I can't list it all, or I can't live without Pampered Chef, I need more, those are also really good leads for bookings and new team members, okay? Send them a personal message, say how much fun you had with them on Laura's party. You would love to spoil them and do the same for them. Remember, short and sweet, okay? And then with new team members, remember, when their party is at least $300, they get a $25 kit credit to give Pampered Chef a try. So something you might say to them is, if you knew you only had to do 4 to 6 parties to see if Pampered Chef was a good fit for you, would you be interested? You've earned a $25 kit credit to give Pampered Chef a try. Is this something that you want to hear more about, or could you see having fun making some extra money doing what I do, okay? At the $400 level and above, there's a $50 kit credit that they can earn off of every single kit, okay? So, for example, the $109 kit would only be $59, okay? So it's really important to keep that in front of them too, letting them know they earned it, that they would be amazing at this. You had so much fun working with them on their party. And your hosts, you guys, are the next people that are going to be new team members for you, because they already love Pampered Chef. They're already hosting a party for you, okay? So I think that's going to wrap it up right now for going through Laura's party here. But if you guys have any questions about this specifically, don't hesitate to reach out to me. But what I really wanted to do here was provide you guys with a solid foundation of what really makes a virtual party successful. And you know what? You guys can have the same exact success with this as well. All you have to do is put your mind to it, know that you can do it, believe in yourself as much as I believe in you, and you absolutely can see the same results, okay? So here I am giving you guys all of my success tips to help you guys make your virtual parties successful. I hope you will run with it. Again, if you have any questions at all, please let me know, because your success is my priority and I am here to help you guys succeed, okay? So I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you all real soon, okay? Bye-bye.